Well, it's an honor to be in your presence. When I see you guys, it's instant joy. So thank you for always bringing joy to us every single day. But what amazing event this is, and what does it mean to you when all these people come together to continue Steve's legacy?
Wow, it's overwhelming. It gives me real hope for the future. It makes me so proud of all the work that Steve did and so determined to continue it, because he always said, I don't care if anyone remembers me as long as they remember my message. So all these people are here tonight honoring Steve, honoring his work, and continuing it, which is the main thing. So whether it's our international conservation projects, supporting people in the field, whether it's our Sumatran tiger team protecting the tigers, or the black mambas in South Africa who are all-female anti-poaching unit, all these people are doing such valuable work, and keeping them going is important as well. So that's what tonight's doing. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Steve has impacted so many people. What's something that he said or did that has made the most impact on each of you guys?
Oh, wow. Well, growing up watching Steve in Florida, I just admired how much he loved apex predators and how he wanted people to understand those animals that weren't stereotypically those animals everyone gravitated to. Like, crocodiles are probably the most important species in the ecosystem, because without crocodiles, they'd be overrun with catfish and we'd lose balance within the ecosystem. So apex predators, whether it's eagles, crocodiles, alligators, you name it, they're the most important species and what we have to embrace.
Yes, absolutely. And congrats, because you have your crocodile license or something, right?
Yes, it was one of the biggest. Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. Well done. Yes, it's one of the biggest honors in my entire life. I mean, I have the best teachers in the world when it comes to everything in life, but also specifically crocodiles. I mean, growing up in Florida, alligator is my favorite animal on planet Earth. So obviously I gravitate towards crocodilians at Australia Zoo, and it's so exciting. I got signed off on every crocodile in the zoo, and it's a huge honor for me. And I'm so excited to continue on the next generation of bringing crocodiles into people's lives through exciting education at Australia Zoo.
Oh, I love that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how about you? And I love your necklace. It's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. My beautiful mum got this necklace many years ago from our dear friend, and it is so special to be able to have Dad with us with every part of this night. And I feel like his legacy and his spirit really lives on in the work through Wildlife Warriors, and to be able to carry on his mission is such an incredible honor, and I'm so excited for tonight and to be here together as a family. It really does mean the world. And have you here? Thank you.
Yes. Oh, you know, I love you guys. and what about you? What is the most impactful thing that Steve has said to you or done in that?
I think just being around Steve, the most important thing to Steve was having fun. Everything should be fun. So when you see nature and you're out in the natural world, have a good time. Stop and revel at the giant trees and the beautiful wildlife, and just have a good time. And when you walk around, you see people caught up in their everyday life, they need to go hug a koala immediately. That's what's so healing to us as a family. And I think that just get back to nature, follow Steve's advice, and you will heal. It's a very healing way to live.
Oh, for me, it's so hard to pin just one thing down. When you're looking at someone who was, like we always say, he's a superhero and a hurricane, you know, just an absolute force of nature. But I think what he exemplified is creating a legacy. And that's something I think about every day, is legacy, is not only what you can do to honor Dad's legacy, but how do you create your own as well, you know? Like, and I think that every single person can do that within our own lives. And I love that he led with that example, that even though he was one person, Mum was one person, when they came together, that team created a legacy that's continued on for decades and will continue on for as long as Bindi and I draw breath, and Chandler and Grace, and now all the new team members, you know, all the new family members that are coming on board. Isn't it incredible? One person created all of that. And one person continues all of that. And I think that is a pretty amazing thing to live by. We all have the power to do that.
Yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful thing. And I also want to congratulate you and just your bravery for sharing your health update. It really was moving. And was there ever a moment where you didn't think that you were going to make it, and how did you push through?
Yeah, there was a lot of moments that I thought I'd never find an answer, and a lot of times that I said to my family, is this really going to be the rest of my life? And it was really quite scary, and I couldn't be here today without my family's support. I mean, they were there for me every single step of the way and kept me going and just finding answers, even when I thought I would never rise again. So I'm very, very grateful to be here, and I hope that more people are able to find those answers. Everyone has a different health journey, but it's terrifying when you don't know what's happening. So never give up on yourself, because there are answers out there waiting for you. You just have to have the strength within and the amazing support team around you to help you find those answers.
And can I just say, like, as a brother, you know, looking at Bindi not only for overcoming these challenges, but for spreading that message as well, and for, I mean, Bindi's been suffering in silence for so long, and to come out and shine a light on issues like that, there are so many more women than we realise suffering through this. And when one woman's suffering through that, their entire family is suffering, and this is not just a women's problem. This is something we all need to discuss, and this is something I'm so passionate about saying, as a dude, saying it's up to the dudes as well to talk about issues like this. And I'm just so happy Bindi is now a shining light for women across the world who no longer need to suffer in silence.
Absolutely. And how about you? How do you feel just seeing how better she is and she's getting a second chance of life?
Oh, it's night and day. It was like turning on a light switch. It's amazing. And the work that Dr. Seshkin is doing is so important for giving women their lives back. But to take an average of 7 years to get that diagnosis is wrong. So we're really hoping to spread the word of more education, of not diagnosing the symptoms, but actually considering the overall problem. And, you know, it's just part of life. We're all in it together, whether we're protecting Mother Earth or looking after each other. And I'm so proud of Bindi for sharing her story. And so many women are saying, oh my gosh, I think that's me. And Robert's so funny, because we'll be at a restaurant and he'll ask the wait staff, how are you doing? And the waitress will say, oh, I'm a little tired. And he'll go, have you considered endometriosis?
I have no filter, that's the problem. I have no...
So I think together...
I'm passionate about it now. We got to scream it from the rooftops.
We want everyone to feel good again, but Bindi was down to not being able to eat many foods and not having the energy to walk across the room. So what a miracle. What a wonderful thing. That's why you want to yell it from the rooftop.
Yes, exactly.
Get fixed.
And there were times that she couldn't take care of Grace, and you stepped in as well. Everybody did. How do you feel seeing her today?
Totally. As a man, Robert touched on it too, but our job is just to be as supportive as possible, because you don't know what someone's going through. The whole time I've known Bindi since we've met, she's been dealing with this condition. So I feel like I get to re-meet her again as she recovers from this, and that's just our job. We have to be as supportive as possible, because it's a very lonely disease. It's easy to get mired down in misdiagnosis and not being able to get out of bed every day, and just seeing Bindi find her light again after surgery has been the best part of my life. I mean, seeing her be able to pick up Grace and play with her where she couldn't before is just something I'll never take for granted again.
Wow, you guys are a strong support system, truly. Like, I want to be in your family.
Come on in.
I got the cat.
You are sorted, for sure.
Yes, and happy early Mother's Day. What do you hope for? Do you want a beach day, a spa day? What are you hoping for?
Yes.
All of the above.
Sounds really nice. A spa day on the beach. Yeah, you are my daughter now. Yeah, every Mother's Day is really special. And now that we have little Grace, I feel like it's Grandmother's Day too. It's wonderful. But I always say to Bindi and Robert, please make me something. Because ever since they were little, I have things that they've made, and that's the most special.
We have many plans in the works. You know, we've got a few surprises up our sleeve.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful.
Great. And is Grace calling you Mom yet, or what does she call you now?
Yes, I am definitely Mama. She's so cute though. She has so many words. It is just unbelievable. You can't keep up with her. She has a million words. She's incredible and so beautiful. We feel so lucky that she chose us to be her parents. She's so fantastic, and every day is just really, really special. I think it's extraordinary. you don't know love until you have a little one, and like, I mean, there are so many different kinds of love, but that love with your baby is just out of this world, and I am so lucky that Grace came into our lives, and she feels like our very own personal miracle. She's amazing. So we're very, very blessed.
And any major milestones in recent times?
Oh, well, right now she's in a big dinosaur stage. So it's amazing. So she's pretty much conquered learning every animal there is under the sun. Now she's on to dinosaurs. So she's a 2-year-old who can say castor cauda and knows what it is. Wow. It's incredible. So yeah, she's blowing my mind every day.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's incredible.
Yeah, we're so proud.
Plus, she soaks everything in, so you also have to be a little careful because you're like, she is always listening.
Everything.
I didn't think I was such a potty mouth, but apparently I am. I'm just always
In all of
saying
us, though,
this
we're
really
like, geez,
weird. I liked her with Dada, so
Yeah.
Chandler's Dada. And I go, you know, Dada has a name. And she looked at me and I go, Chandler. Chandler is his name. And she goes, Chambla.
So and then went back to Dada. Dada's
Yeah,
easier.
Dada. But it's funny, you know how you figure out when your parents have a name and they're real people, and yeah, it's
It's a
interesting.
weird realization.
Yeah.
And one last thing, I just want to do a family rapid fire. Okay, so who is the most talkative? Great.
I'm kind of offended at how quick that answer was.
Who is the messiest? Okay, most organized. Okay.
On prepper.
The peacemaker. Who is the peacemaker among the group? Oh, that's great.
It's these two.
No, I think Robert and... Anyway, we're pretty peaceful.
Peaceful.
Who has the best comeback/jokes?
Mom.
Oh, easily.
Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no.
Come
no,
on.
no, she
Says
does.
the most
No, she
talkative.
does.
Sometimes I'm Michael Scott, so I gotta be careful. It's like dumb humor. It's good.
Well, I heard rumor Dwight might be here tonight. Rainn Wilson's coming in.
Yeah,
so
it's true. It's true. I'll just blend right in. Michael Scott.
And last one, who is the best dancer among the crew?
Come on.
Although, I mean, check this out.
She
Ready?
won
ready,
Dancing
ready.
with the
Yeah, but
Stars.
can she do the sprinkler?
What do you think, Bindi?
I cannot do the sprinkler.
No.
Nor do I think anyone should. No, I'm kidding. Robert does it the best. If I was to choose the best sprinkler dancer, it would be you.
Thank you.
In the world. You are the best. You make it cool.
I don't think I
We're back to peacemaker.
Yeah, we're back to peacemaker.
Well, thank you guys so much, and congratulations on everything, and thank you so much for also being a light. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.